Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today is Friday, May 29, 2026. And we're ending May when it comes to the financial markets in a continuation of this historic rally that's been going on. This week I had a conversation with somebody. We've been playing telephone tag, pretty knowledgeable person, I believe. And we're just talking about what's going on. And one of the things that I talked about with him was that oil prices are now coming down. That uptrend, I think, is broken. It could be established, but right now it's going to take a pretty big event, I think, to reestablish the up move. And I think that trend's been broken. Now, how far down can it go? I don't know. But one of the key points of that is oil coming down then allows the volatility in insurance hedges to come off. So the volatility comes down, and historically volatility down, stocks up. So I think you've got a lot of algorithms and systematic trading that has nothing to do with the headlines as much as volatility down, stocks up. So I think that's kind of contributed to what happened this week with, again, the continuation of the rally. I think one of the other things I had a conversation about with someone else is that, what's going on, and this rally, and the headlines aren't great out of the Middle East and like that. And hey, I think it's an AI driven, investment driven market where a lot of expectations going into this AI, and it better work. But it also points to another, I think, component of what's going on, that this really is a bubble. I really do believe that. Now, I could keep going. And I do think it will keep going for a while because these IPOs that are going to be happening. SpaceX in June, OpenAI, Anthropic, there's some other ones in there too. Wall Street knows that they've got to have a decent market to bring these big companies and sizable IPOs public and get them funded. So again, I think that, there's a possibility that this bubble continues as these big events specific to the markets take place. But I think somewhere down the road, there's a lot of risk that's going to be priced into the market with lower prices. I don't know when that's going to be, but I just want to point that out, that people should be thinking about that as you make investment decisions, even if it's longer term ones, because this could be, a .com type of sell down or crash. I'm not saying it's gonna be, but that risk is out there, and I think people should be considering that. So we'll end it there. Hopefully, it's not giving you too much worry in going into the weekend, and you can enjoy the weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Thank you again. Goodbye.